there, Aquarius. Thank you so much for being here. We're going to be diving into the energies for you today. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule to be with me. It is greatly appreciated, love, and it's definitely not taken for granted. I do hope all is well with you and yours. So we have three main cards out here for you. We have the Nature Spirit 39. And I'm feeling like this nature spirit is speaking to you going back to, I heard once upon a time. I'm hearing going back to the original. So there is something that you're asked to revisit. Might be a way of how is it that you usually look at this. I didn't even see this. This is what this is saying. It says past life. Listen, Aquarius, past life. It's a number 14 card. Nature Spirit is number 39. And we have air. So your energy, Aquarius, is out here. The air energy is here. The air energy is a number 28. These numbers could be significant. There is something that you're called to go back to. There is something that worked for you in the past that you're asked to revisit. There is some simplicity of doing something that you're asked to go back to. And this could surround anything. It could be surrounding a family dynamics. It could be surrounded a way how you work. What is it that you usually do in the past that really, was beneficial and bringing a lot of prosperity for you. Not only monetary prosperity, but prosperity in your health, prosperity in your, overall energy. You're feeling really good and you're feeling really balanced here. There's a past life energy here, and it's not something, I'm not feeling like this has to do with something that before you reincarnated here in this dimension. This has to do with a past life energy as it relates to when you were younger, might be a teenager, might be a young adult. Yeah, take it as it resonates. The air energy speaks to being being very much at ease, very much light-hearted. And it could also speak to speaking your truth here. Let's get some tarot cards out here. Some of you are called also with this nature card spirit. It says nature spirit 39 card. Some of you are called as well to go into nature, to connect back with your roots. It could even mean something as simple as going back home, as going back to your hometown, might be going back to your country, might be there is something happening there that you're not aware of, might be there is something that you need to revisit back home. I'm picking up an ancestor energy here as well. I'm feeling like there is an ancestor that wants to connect with you. This is not an ancestral reading, but this is what is coming out. I'm feeling like there is an ancestor that wants to communicate with you with this air energy and past life energy, nature, spirit. You're called to take some time to go into nature. This is where you're going to really feel the energy and the spirit of this ancestor. Predominantly, I'm getting a grandfather energy here. Take it as it resonates. Take it as it resonates. Let's get some tarot cards out. There's a grandfather energy here. There's a grandfather energy here. There is, I just hear confirmation. You might be feeling something within your spirit that this ancestor wants to give you some confirmation about here. No. Magician in reverse, Empress in reverse, Five of Pentacles. One more, please. And we have the King of Cups. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Six of Swords. There is a communication that wants to come in as it relates to a mother energy. This grandfather wants to point out something. There might have been an uncomfortable situation, family dynamics that was very uncomfortable. For some of you, it has to do with some energy, like some spiritual energies that was not in alignment, that might have caused some sort of a disfavorable, uncomfortable situation that was totally emotional. And this is unexpected, Aquarius. I don't know. Listen, you're called to, you're going to be traveling. Some of you are going to be traveling back to this place here, back to some roots, back to some roots. The Magician. The Magician is in reverse. I'm feeling like this is this confirmation that wants to come in. This ancestor wants to say to you that there was some foul play that has taken place spiritually. Yeah. That might have to do with a mother energy here. The Ace of Pentacles with the Chariot being here in the reverse. There is some inheritance involved. Empress in reverse. Empress in reverse. Coming in to clarify, the Empress in reverse is the Empress in reverse. There is it could be your mother, it could be just a mother energy that has some information as it relates to some inheritance that was left for you. You becoming aware of this is going to cause some people to feel very uncomfortable. Very uncomfortable with the Three of Swords here. This is why I was picking up there. It's something that you're called to revisit swiftly here with the Eight of Swords. The message is coming in. The confirmation is coming in with the Eight of Swords here. This message is going to cause for I'm getting two energies from this Five of Pentacles. It might make you uncomfortable initially, that something was held from you by the Magician being in reverse. It might make you uncomfortable. This mother energy here, confirmation, is also going to make this mother energy uncomfortable now that you have gotten the information and the confirmation and the message. King of Cups, speaking truth. The truth as it relates to this energy will be surfacing. It's coming to the, it's floating up with this King of Cups here. It is floating up. Whatever it is a person tries to sink, might be a person in your family that tries to hold down with an anchor in the bottom of this cup here, in the bottom of this sea energy. It's going to resurface. And this is why this ancestor wants to communicate to you, to give you this confirmation that you're feeling within self. This is like King of Cups, Queen of Cups, Queen of Swords in reverse. You're coming to the bottom. You're coming. the walk away. There's an energy of you leaving a situation and going to some higher. When you come into this confirmation and message, you're going to be walking away because there was some lies. This is why you're called to speak your truth and to stand in your truth. It's going to cause some emotional situation, but whatever was being buried is going to come to light here. It's going to resurface. This could has to do with some inheritance here. Might be a mother energy is trying to hold this back from you. Do not want for you to come into this realization, but your intuition has been nudging you and something has really been pulling on you, and this is a confirmation this grandfather wants to bring to you here. This reading is not for everyone. Take it as it resonates. I just have to really obey spirit as spirit is leading me, and this is what is coming out here. So you're called to go back in nature, call back to go back to the root, call to go back to the origin of way of doing. This is the energy I was getting initially, where you are called to go back to, might be things that you were usually done in the past. You're called to go back to it. Go back to it. Maybe you're called to go back to your hometown, go back to your country, because there is something there for you, something of inheritance here. Yeah. Let's get a card. Which deck should I get? This final message for you here. I'm feeling to get a card from the ancestors, given that this ancestor is presenting himself. So let's get a final message here for you, Aquarius, from this ancestors deck here. What is the final message for Aquarius to whom this resonates? What's the final message? Okay, let's see here. What's the final message for? Okay, we have snake. Or she said shed old skin. So you're called to shed some old skin. You're removing yourself from whatever it is or whomever it is, or this family. There is some transformation coming in. You stepping into this confirmation and this message is going to allow you to shed some skin here. Anything else? You're going to move away from this family dynamics. We have two cards here. We have Medicine Guardian. It says, let me get my glasses. Be open to healing information. This information coming in, this confirmation is healing. It might be initially uncomfortable, but at the end of the day, it's going to be healing. Take note of intuitive message. It says here, moon. Take note of intuitive message. So you're asked to take note of your intuition. You're feeling this. You are feeling this. So this is a confirmation that this energy, this ancestors is coming in to say to you, take note of your intuitive message. They're coming in to confirm what is it that you're feeling intuitively. It says here, be open to healing information. So you're going back so as for you to go forward. Sometimes it's necessary to go back to your past, to your hometown, to wherever, to how you usually do things, to so for you to move forward, so for you to shed some old skin and to move forward in healing. This is your message, Aquarius. Thank you so much for being here. And please do enjoy the rest of your week.